Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Theta. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, you can see that we're still in this massive channel down pattern, and as long as we're in it, we're going to be expecting to adhere to the channel's support and resistance. So whenever you have a bounce off of the support, it's expected that we'll go up and retest the resistance at some point, and then vice versa. But in this case, as you can see, we only made it to the middle of the pattern and then we came back down, and we are retesting this June 2023 low. So this is an amazing buying opportunity for anyone who's looking to get into Theta. Obviously, the prices are scaring away some of the people. Paper hands are selling, but that's for the weak people. We are here trying to accumulate during these bearish times, and we're building positions during the bear market so that we can start taking profits during the bull market, and that's when everyone else is going to be buying. So we're going to be selling off of those people who are going to be buying. That's the way the markets work. So if we are taking a look at this low, technically we've lost it already, so this is not a double bottom pattern anymore, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be, dumping forever. At some point this has to reverse. Channel down patterns are typically broken to the upside, so we're going to be expecting a break to the upside at some point closer to the end of the year. I would expect that to happen, but depends on what Bitcoin decides to do. So we need Bitcoin to find its local bottom. I'm hoping that would be around $24,000 to $24,500. If we are going to be going lower, then we could even retest $22,000. In that case, altcoins are probably going to be bleeding, and if we do drop to $22,000, Theta might as well drop to around 50 cents here, which would be the bottom here of the channel down pattern. So we could be retesting the bottom of the channel down pattern sometime in September, October, by the time we have the Bitcoin pullback. So you might have a nice entry point over here, and that would be your bear market bottom. From there, we could start moving up. But hopefully we can stay within the realms of this support block between 79 cents and 55 cents. We've been eyeballing this block for many, many months, even before we got the first touch here in December 2022. I think November and September 2022, we were talking about this block, and we were saying that if you find yourself in this block, that's going to be a massive level for you to accumulate at, because that's a massive support block based on this trading range we had in 2020. We covered this multiple times, so watch some of the previous updates. I don't want to repeat myself. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, we did enter the green support block, and this was an amazing buying opportunity. As you can see, every time we enter the green support block, we have a move to the upside. So if you're looking to swing trade, you might have a good opportunity here, because typically after these pullbacks, strong pullbacks, you have a move to the upside, or a relief rally, so to speak. We'll see if that happens. Obviously, it's very risky entering for short and mid-term trades right now during these bottoms, because we don't know how far we're going to be dumping. But if you're buying for the long term and you're going to be selling in a few years, I don't think there's any issues with buying at these prices. Personally, I'm going to be adding more Theta tokens down the line. My patrons will be advised on all my purchases ASAP. And I do want to switch over to the weekly chart, guys. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. So jumping into the weekly chart, you can see that we do have another support block here from 77 cents down to 60 cents based on this weekly chart candles. So it's a bit different to the daily one that we have, but you're technically sitting at the bottom of the block here. So if you go lower, you're going to be dumping, in my opinion, because we did have quite an impulsive move here in August 2020, and we didn't really see any back tests of support. So it's possible we'll dump down to this support block, which is set between 42.5 cents down to 35 cents. So anywhere in that zone potentially could be our next bottom based on this high in June 2020 and this low in September 2020. So this area can be retested within the next few months before we eventually start moving up and we start pumping in and, getting into the next bull market after the halving. But until that happens, we should be accumulating. Not a financial advice, but this is the time to be accumulating, especially if your average buying price is sitting somewhere at, $2, $3, $4, $5, God forbid, $9. You want to be bringing that average buying price down as much as possible so that you can have as much profit as possible during the bull market. Taking a look at the weekly RSI, we're sitting at a very good buying opportunity based on this oscillator because we are back in this support block, and historically this support block was always a great accumulation point. Now we are printing some sort of a bullish divergence here because the RSI is bouncing off of a horizontal support while the price action is printing lower lows, and this is a bullish divergence, and this is typically followed by an impulsive move to the upside at some point. And since this is the weekly chart, it takes time for these things to play out, but because it's the weekly chart, the move or the volume is going to be bigger, and the move is going to be much stronger. So the bigger the time frame, the more important all the indicators and all the patterns are, of course. So we're going to be looking at a nice move to the upside here for a Theta. If you're looking to swing trade, potentially start eyeballing the 55 EMA here. We haven't retested that in ages. The last time was back in December 2021. So you're looking at $1.17 approximately. From where we are right now, that would put you at a 90% move to the upside. So if you're looking to swing trade, great. But if you're looking to get into the bull market, guys, I would say the most important thing for us to do is to break above this August 2022 high. And I keep bringing this up for every single altcoin. Once you're able to break above that high and you're able to solidify yourself above that level and just create a support level there, then we can say that the bear market bottom here has been printed and we're not going to be dumping back down to those numbers most likely, because at this point here, I can't say that we've printed the bear market bottom. I did not say that we printed the bottom back here. I didn't say that we printed the bottom back in January. I never said any of those things. I said that we need to break the August high, and then we can actually start talking about the bear market bottom. As of right now, we can continue dumping. Like I said, we have all of these support blocks here to target, and it's good. It's good because the lower the prices, the more tokens you can buy with your money, guys. So take this opportunity, use it to the best of your ability, and hopefully we can make some money together during the next bull market. Let me know what are your targets for the next bull market. Obviously, we have this Fibonacci set up with $30, but since we're invalidating this Fibonacci retracement, this was just assuming that this was the bear market low just to see what kind of targets we might be looking at during the bull market, but we'll remove that for now because we don't want to speculate and poke our finger into the sky. We want to have a solid bear market bottom, and then we can set up a Fibonacci retracement to this all-time high, and we can see what our actual targets are going to be looking like. For now, it's accumulating time. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something useful. Hopefully you enjoyed. Stay safe and have a great day.